That moment when you.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Living Channel. My name is Jacob, and you join me on another beautiful sunny day here in the great outdoors. Today, I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind for quite a long time now, but I've never had the platform to share it. But YouTube seems like the perfect place, so why not start now? So if you couldn't already tell by the accent, I'm Australian, born and raised. I've been here for 17 years, and one thing I've noticed about being here for so long is that there's a certain culture that I think Australia is not known for, but it is definitely a very big part of who we are as Australians. And what I think that is this sort of laissez-faire attitude that we hold to a lot of things. Now, in some cases, that's a good thing, and in some cases, that's a bad thing. For example, in politics, I think it's great that we have a sort of laissez-faire attitude towards politics. We don't take it very seriously. We don't hold it highly in the list of things that we care about. It's not something that we're always constantly on about or thinking about or worrying about. And I think, in a sense, there is this place where you have to be aware of who's running your country. But I think what we do well as Australians is we don't let politics dictate how we interact with people. We don't let it ruin our friendships. We don't let it dictate how we talk. Politics isn't a major thing here in Australia, but in countries like the US, their political standing is such a huge part of who they are. It's almost like half of their personality, and your political party dictates who you can talk to and what people think about you. Whereas over here, I think we do a good job of not letting politics get in the way of how we live our lives. And in some cases, being laissez-faire is good, like I've just explained. But in other cases, I think us being laid back and sort of how you going, it's not great. And one of those areas is the handling of dangerous animals. Australia is most notoriously known for the amount of animals and things that can kill you. We sort of become desensitized to it, and we don't take the precautions that I think maybe we should. So when we see like a snake or a spider, instead of taking the necessary precautions, because you don't know if it's venomous, you can't immediately identify a snake or a spider off rip. Instead of taking the time and care and handling the situation properly, I think sometimes we just sort of, it'll be right, he'll find his way out, it's gonna be fine. And I think in those moments, it's good to have a little bit of pep in your step and to not be so how you going about certain things. Not only that, I think there's other areas where Australians shouldn't be so laid back and just sort of whatever, go with the flow type of people. And that's what I want to talk about today, because there is a stigma in Australian culture that I think is not talked about enough, and it's something that I want to tackle today. And I hope that by me making this, I can lift the scales off of some of your eyes, and you will become hip to what so many Australians just sort of brush past and sort of take for granted, and that is trolleys. More specifically, trolley bays, and the misuse of trolleys and the poor handling of trolley bays and that whole system. Because, oh my goodness, we have no idea what we're doing. For some inexplicable reason, Australians just have no idea how to use trolley bays. It should be very simple. There's 2 or 3 lanes, there's a specific place that you put your trolley. Sometimes they even make the lanes smaller so that you know, oh, big trolley, don't go in small lane. Small trolley, go small lane. But no, for some reason, we cannot grasp the concept of putting the trolley into the correct lane. Now, sometimes the lanes are the same size and you can't dictate that. How do you dictate that, you would say? Well, whatever is the first trolley, whatever size the first trolley in the line is, the corresponding trolleys should be the same size. So if there's a small trolley at the start of the line, the whole line should be small trolleys. Big trolley, big trolleys. But no, for some reason, we as Australians cannot grasp the concept of different sizes of trolleys and fitting them in like a puzzle piece. We cannot grasp simple puzzle solving, okay? Because you will find, and if you go and look, you will find that there are trolley bays where there is a big trolley, okay, we get the theme. Nope, small trolley, just right in the middle, throwing a wrench into everything. okay? And it's in every single trolley bay. I dare you to find a trolley bay that has more than 4 trolleys that are the exact same. If you can find a trolley bay with 4 trolleys that are the exact same, I will give you $1, okay? Because I don't think it's possible. Alright, and if you're not using the trolley bay, guess where your trolley is? 20 kilometers down the road at some skate park or on a footpath or under a bridge somewhere. Because for some reason, okay, we have such a laissez-faire attitude towards putting trolleys in trolley bays. We don't care where it goes. We don't care how it's oriented. It could be literally on the side. And so nobody else can get their trolley through. We could shove it in such a horrible corkscrew array that the whole rest of the lane is completely unusable. But for some reason, we have such energy and such determination to go and put a trolley in the exact wrong spot 10 kilometers away from any supermarket possible. There are Woolies and Coles out there that are going into debt because people are stealing shopping trolleys and placing them out in the car park of a library, okay? This is something that I think is universal to only Australia, okay? I have not left Queensland, so I can't say for the rest of the country what the trolley situation is like, but I can definitely say that for right here in this great sunshine state, we as Australians do not know how to use trolleys, how to operate trolley bays, even though there is no confusing element about them. There is nothing that we should be stumbling up on, and yet we cannot do it. Our society crumbles at the idea of putting a trolley into a trolley bay, and I'm getting sick of it, okay? Just imagine this, all right? You're coming back from a large shop, and you have a large trolley, okay? You unload your groceries into your car, you go to the trolley bay, and there's 2 lanes, okay? One of them has a small trolley, and one of them has 2 large trolleys. Now, a normal person would put their large trolley with the large trolleys. But for some reason, every other person, every single Australian who is not a sane person, okay, puts it with the small trolley. Why? I don't know! Maybe because there's less trolleys and they want to even out the numbers. Maybe because they don't care which lane they put them in. Maybe because the person returning it is 5 years old and they don't understand the concept of fitting trolleys into the place that they're supposed to go. I don't understand it, okay? But what I do understand is that there is an epidemic, okay? And it has been going on for many, many years. And it has been swept under the radar because people don't care. People don't care, all right? But I care. I care that we don't seem to care. Don't tell me this doesn't make sense, because it does. The workers at Woolworths have such a difficult time, I would assume, when a 15-year-old on minimum wage goes out to the trolley bay and is ordered to collect the trolleys. Simple direction, right? No, because Fred over there has gone and put his trolley right next to his car. It is now occupying a parking lot space. It is now occupying the entirety of the space of a car. And Sally got all of her groceries into her car, but whoops, they're late for soccer. So she tells her kid, quick as you can, go to the trolley bay. And what has he gone and done? He's gone and put the tiny trolley that had 3 bags of groceries in it into the lane with large trolleys. And so now the stupid little robot that does all the trolley collection and putting it back into its designated spot, it can't do that anymore. You know why? Because the trolleys aren't lined up. Wake up, people, okay? We are blind to this. Everyone except me is blind to this because we have trolleys in the wrong spots. We have trolleys on our sidewalks. We have trolleys in our parking lots accompanying parking spaces. We have trolleys in different suburbs, and yet we cannot for the life of us seem to operate 2 lanes. There's nothing mechanical about it, okay? There is nothing required of you than to wheel it in to its designated space, and we cannot figure it out. And I am putting a stop to it here, once and for all. Right now, with this video, I am saying no more poor handling of trolleys, okay? From this moment, I am announcing the formation of the TBA, the Trolley Bay Association, okay? Our mission is to end the war on poor trolley usage and poor trolley handling. Our mission is to end the war on this weird stigma that we have where trolley bays are just a mishmash of trolleys and not an ordered line where you can put them in and forget about them, okay? I am putting a stop to this right now once and for all, okay? I don't care if it's me against a million other people who say, why do you care so much about this? Go out and touch the grass. Look at me, I'm outside, okay? I'm allowed to care about this. If you don't care about this, there's something wrong with you. We as Australians need to stop being so laissez-faire about the things that we use to carry our goods every single day. We take trolleys for granted, alright? We understand that we push them around in the shopping centers and we use them to carry our food. But once we've used them for their intended purpose, we forget about them. Hashtag trolleys lives matter, okay? If we keep messing with the trolleys, soon the supermarkets are gonna stop paying for them. They're gonna stop buying them and manufacturing them. Unless they're those weird milk bottle recycling ones. I don't really get those. Those ones you can toss them in a fire for all I care. But back to the point at hand. We need to stop misusing trolleys, and that's why the TBA has been formed, to put an end to this nonsense, alright? Once more, we will regain peace in this land. No more trolleys taking up car spaces. No more trolleys blocking where I walk. No more trolley bays that look like a 5-year-old was in charge of where the trolleys went, okay? This is the point now where I take a stand and I'm saying this is going to stop. TBA! TBA! TBA!